Alright guys, it's so fucking hot, it's crazy. But I have to rock another shirt for you because all of you fucking guys just watch my nipples and then you say you're fucking straight. Now you're fucking gay, man. So, here it is. And now, Mossad gonna come get me. Right? So, guys, I'm wearing these fucking flip-flops also because it's fucking hot. Today, I'm not just gonna fiddle with this. I hate this in my fucking videos. I'm actually gonna drink some. We're gonna do it like behind the scenes. I don't give a shit. We're just gonna make time go. Alright? So, I really suck at these fucking videos. And I don't prepare shit. That's the problem, you know. So I prepared a fucking shirt, but that's about it. So I never, as you know, I never know the name for shit. I don't, it's fucking, I just do it from memory. I get all these messages about like original shit. For me, engine mounts is engine mounts. For you guys, like English speaking people, engine mounts are like the rubber shit and then you have an engine arm. For me, if I build an engine mount, it's from the fucking engine to the chassis, you know, and some rubber shit in between, and the rubber for me is like nothing. So, and that's actually been a problem in the past because we had a car that, yeah, we turned it around a 3 or some shit. So we had to part it out. And some guy asked, "Oh, you had a 605 in that car. Can I buy the fucking engine mounts?" So I sent him the arms, and he responded like, "What kind of rubber should I have?" I have no fucking idea, you know. I took something on the shelf, we put it there, built the fucking arm, and it all fits. So, original stuff. I don't know shit about that. I have no fucking idea. In my mind, I thought all the arms fitted all the engines, you know. And a good friend of mine sent me some pictures about that not being correct. So, yeah. I don't know. I just build shit. So this is the preparation thing, you know, that I only know the things that I've done. I can only speak for the things that I've tested. And it's a lot of shit, and I like testing. Like a simple thing, like the pop pressure on injectors. What the fuck does that do, you know? Is it any good to increase your pop pressure? Yes, it is. I've actually, you know, the original pop pressure is 135 bars, and most people that are sane, they run 150 bars because that is well proven and well tested. So, you know, I went all the way up to 220. So 220 bars in a 60, what the fuck it was, I don't remember now. And like in increments of 10 bars. So I tested it all and measured everything. So I know the effects of increasing pop pressure. And when we build an engine, we always run 170 bars. There's a reason for that. You don't have to do it, but we do. 150 bars is the well-proven and like go-to pop pressure of your OM604-56. The 601-203, I don't know actually. I don't know if you set those to 150 as well, and I have not tested. I've only tested on the 4-valve engines. Not onions, it's engines, right? So articulate, that's something I need to practice, I think. But you know, I don't speak fucking English with people, or I speak English, but they speak fucking Spanish. So it's like I don't really practice speaking English with someone that actually knows how to speak English, and that might be a problem. I only speak English with you guys, and you never fucking respond. Yeah, in text you do. In text you do, but you don't fucking respond here at the moment. So, still not drinking the Coke, right? So, but I think it's marketing. Okay? You're proud sponsor of freedom. The freedom of speech. You just have to, if you want to know who the fuck controls you, just look out for the guy that you can't criticize. Right? You can criticize me how much you want, because my videos are hilarious, I think. Pop pressure, that's really good. We talked a little bit about gearboxes and the vital knowledge of knowing if you're running a long or short input shaft gearbox. And this also, of course, is in all engines and all gearbox setups and everything you do. You know, if you have, this is the problem. Now I can't fucking show you, but look at the BMW engine. The engine ends where the flywheel starts, so to speak. So it's engine, and then you have your flywheel after that. But if you look at the Mercedes engine, the actual face that meets the gearbox protrudes from the engine. So the flywheel is more or less hidden inside. So that makes, you know, if you take a BMW, any fucking newer gearbox, but like 53 DZ or whatever, they have a short input shaft. And they have a short input shaft for a fucking BMW where the flywheel extends from the engine. So if you put that on a Mercedes engine with an adapter, and first of all your gearbox is further back because of the construction of the engine on the Mercedes, or the engine block. So first the gearbox sits further away from the engine, and then you add an adapter, and you know you're gonna be so far back that, yeah, you just look at the kits. You know, the Polish guys, they do them the aluminum flywheels, but you know it's yay thick. So the aluminum flywheels are like the only really viable options when going adapter plate and BMW short input shaft gearbox. Yes, because you don't get so much weight, but still you have all the force very, very far from the engine, and that's not really the best setup. And also another thing is that, you know, before this is something that annoys me as fuck, you know, but life is what life is. Before this Facebook group grew large, we all gathered at the Super Turbo Diesel forum for what the fuck, the fucking website of Super Turbo Diesel, and there we wrote a lot. It's a ton of information, and there is forgotten information on that page. It's an amazing source of information, but also me, I have posted a lot of shit there and a lot of information that has been ripped off and stolen. And if you do it, I don't care, you know, it's all good. But when a company profits from my knowledge, I get a little bit pissed off. So, you know, and the thing is, like the clutch in this gearbox setups, that everybody is using the Sachs 765 pressure plate. And I mean, that's just because some guy from the beginning stole the knowledge. I mean, you can use any fucking pressure plate you want. That's not really a rip-off, but it's this guy, this company used this because they didn't know anything. So they used what the guy that knows shit told them to use. And now all the fucking clutch setups almost uses the 765. So when you have like a BMW gearbox and you have a yay thick flywheel and everything is really, really tight, then your amazingly fucking thick 765 is not such a good option. First of all, it's very, very large. The diameter is large, the height is large, and also the throw is very, very long. So you need a lot of clutch. I don't know really how to say that, but you need a lot of slave cylinder throw to actually release the clutch. And you know, there are a lot better setups. When we do the dual mass conversion things, you know, for a short input shaft gearbox, and that means that we have the pilot bearing in the flywheel. Then we use the Audi Sachs 707. It's más o menos equally strong as the 765. You know, people do launches, 800 horsepower all-wheel drive Audi Quattros, and it holds. So, yeah, it's a strong pressure plate. It's very thin, and the throw is normal. You know, so of course that's what you're gonna use if you have limited space in your bell house, right? So if you have a long input shaft, then the 765 is perfect. But this is the fucking knowledge that people they just Google some shit and then they're gonna do some fucking kit and sell to you guys. And this kit is not the best kit. I have had, only in the last 2 weeks, I think it's like 8-9 people that have asked me why the fucking clutch doesn't work. You know? And it's like, yeah, but you need to extend your fucking arm on your slave cylinder because the throw of the 765 will not work in that setup. And the companies, they just ship their fucking shit. And you sit at home and your fucking car doesn't work. So, it bothers me. And it should bother you. It really should. So, there are good companies out there. And I've said this many times before. I don't give a shit if you buy from me. But buy from a fucking good company that knows what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, I get messages on my fucking phone. This is Fred's. This is the best fucking comment of all. Fred's couching couch. No, what the fuck you say in English? Casting. Fred's casting couch. Really fucking good. Yeah, I love that. So it was not my action, guys. Not my actions. I do that in that room. So that's all for today. This is Bullshit 1-on-1. Next time I promise I'm gonna do a real episode. Bye bye.